Hey y'all, my name is Aniva in Bloom and welcome to another video on this channel. Yes, so excited. Obviously I've been trying to stay consistent. The last video was a month ago, so I need to obviously make a video. So within the month, um last month we did a day in the life of a college girly. Today we are going to be doing what it's like to be a college girly and a hot girly at the same time. I just have like a couple of things to say before I even get into that. I haven't been as consistent. I recently just got back from a trip and I will have a video on that coming out soon. I'm just waiting for the editor to finish up his section of his, and then because it's like I'm trying to do perspectives. So I need his perspective and then my perspective, and then yeah, I'm trying to do like a storyline type thing. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. If I don't even post that or publish that, that's because either I'm going to save it and release it when I'm ready, or that is just too dear to my heart to share. Like that's just for memory's sake, you know. But I did go to a conference that was pretty cool. That was pretty dope. Talking about women empowerment, talking about research and all STEM related things. Yeah. Again, just because I mentioned the word STEM, I still would like y'all to, drop down which I think my major is. Even though I did say STEM, it could be science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. One of those. So let's get into this video. I'm so excited to talk about the things that I wish I had known before even going into college, things to that I know while in college, and things that I can like use outside of college. I'm so ready to share those things with you guys because I wish somebody would have told me these things. All right. First thing I want to talk about is FAFSA. And that is something that you do before college. So you would do your FAFSA probably senior year of high school. And while I was a senior in high school, I was very negligent. I was very much so like, the person that was at the CCRC and we really got into a lot of like friction, bumped heads all the time. So I tried to avoid her as much as I could because she honestly just, I don't know how to explain it. So if you're like me, or if you have an issue with your CCRC person, college career resources center person, put all your feelings aside and just go and seek help from that person, because 10 times out of 10 they could really show you tips and tricks on how to apply for FAFSA, and they could also give you scholarships. There's so many scholarships out there, and that's something I'm going to talk about next. But back to the CCRC and FAFSA, go to that center. It's very, very useful. I also want to say that right now the FAFSA form is very easy to fill out. The IRS is already linked, so you don't even need all that information, but you would need some basic info, probably just from bank information, things like that. But you don't really need the whole 1040 form and looking through all these things. Yeah, you don't need that. But yeah, now the form is joint to the IRS, and all you need is just your parents' social and with their consent, of course. But yeah, it's pretty easy to fill out. Still go to the CCRC, still a lot of resources and aid there. All right, the next thing is FAFSA, and not FAFSA, scholarships and grants. Scholarships and grants. So there's scholarships for everything. Apply to every single one that you could. apply. If you think that is something that piques your interest, apply. You have you write with your right hand, apply. You write with your left hand, apply. You are a part of a minority, apply. You're first generation, apply. Apply to scholarships. And also you would need your FAFSA to see how much money you will get from those scholarships, those grants, and loans. So there are two types of loans. There's subsidized, unsubsidized. I wouldn't even think about taking out a loan during undergrad. Honestly, save as much coin as you can while in undergrad. I'm currently in undergrad, so that's why I'm telling you to save your coin while you in undergrad. Because I'm telling you later on, well, all those loans stacked up, and then you're trying to go for your bachelor's or you're trying to go for your master's, all that loan interest, it adds up. And when it adds up, it gets harder to pay. So I wouldn't even think about looking at a loan's way as of right now in undergrad. I wouldn't even do it. But yeah. So another thing that I would think about doing while in high school is picking the college. Obviously you have to pick your college, but pick your college that's for you. Don't pick these schools that have these Ivy League schools because all your friends are going, or these schools that are just like not in your budget. Obviously pick something that feels like home, and follow your heart. And I say that wholeheartedly. Follow your heart. If you know that was a decision that you wanted to take, you take your decision, because after high school, your life is yours. It's not going to be for your mom, your dad. It's your college decision. It's your choice. It's your college. So you do what you want to do. Period. All right. Yo, love that. I say that because for example, let's say that you picked a college and you picked it because your parents said, or because it's close to home, blah 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 blah. Me personally, I'm from a place where everybody knows everybody. I'm from a place where it's so many mutual connections. This place where I stay is very small. Everybody know everybody, or everybody's seen each other at least once in their lifetime. If you can move out of state and go to college in a different state, do it. Do it. Do it. Like, I can't stress that enough. But I say that to say, the reason why I said what I said earlier about living your life for you is that you don't want to live your life in regrets. You don't want to look years later down the line and be like, damn, I really could have did X, Y, and Z. Everybody's future and path is different, but if you know that you can avoid living in regret, do it. Now, if you do choose your college and you do have regrets, that's okay. Transferring is always an option. You can always transfer. All right, cool. So, number 4, you don't have to know what your major is right now. You don't have to know what your not future. You don't need to know what your major is right now. Your major is probably going to change after all these classes that you're going to take. You don't have to know what your major is right now. But at least pick something where you can knock out the prerequisites, so that way you don't have to play catch up. All right. I think that is that. Number 5, now we're going to be going into the things I learned while I'm in college. While I'm in college, I've learned number 5, I think, or 6. 5 or 6. I don't even remember at this point. I'm just going to blurt out stuff. Do not take 8 a.m. classes. Don't take any 8 a.m. classes. You're a fool if you think that you're going to wake up, you're going to set that alarm up, and you're going to be, no. And you're going to think that you have time to get to class? Nah, I would even do it. And I'm an early bird. I love waking up at 4 a.m. and get into, whatever. I wake up at 4 a.m. every day. You could really ask anybody who knows me. I wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. It never misses. I never miss an alarm clock. Okay. I say this with my whole heart. Do not take an 8 a.m. class. You won't retain the information. You will not, like, the sleep is still gonna be in your eyes. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Yeah. Okay. The next thing, office hours. Go to office hours. I know you don't be studying at home anyways. So go to office hours. And that goes to me saying for you to sit in the front. A lot of us tend to sit in the back and just think that we in high school all over again, and it doesn't really matter where we sit. Now, it don't matter where you sit in college. You can sit wherever you want to sit. But my thing is, sit in the front. I sit in the front, and I feel like I learn and I engage a little bit more better while I'm in the front rather than I'm in the back. Now, for most of my classes, I do tend to sit in the middle or the back, but I've learned while I'm taking like chem and bio and classes like that, I gotta sit in the front, bruh. I got to. And sitting in the front is really beneficial to you and your learning, okay? I'm telling you, it's really gonna help you. And I just feel like when I'm in the front, it's just me and the professor in the lecture, and I'm just listening. Another thing is to read your syllabus, because there's a lot of hidden information within the syllabus. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, it's the same information that the professors put out every year. No, sometimes it's different. I had a professor one time. Me and this professor were really cool. I love her down. Basically, in the syllabus, it said that if she believes that you're not paying attention to the lecture, she will purposefully call on you and ask you a random question. And a lot of people did that, and she did it, and everybody's looking like, what? Yeah, read the syllabus. Read your syllabus. Read your syllabus. Always read your syllabus. That's like the first thing that you need to do. That once those classes come out at whatever time, for me, that's like when the new Jordans drop. I'm first in line to make sure that I didn't miss the syllabus drop, because I need to make sure I got everything. All right. And then, yeah, instead about going to office hours are really, 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 really important to go to. I cannot stress this enough. Like, you never know what you can gain from going to office hours. Like, the professor might even give you a study guide that he hasn't given everybody else. You have one-on-one time with a professor. The professor is explaining things to you within that hour or two, or whatever time that you decide to go to office hours. Just do it. There's also tutoring resources. So if you are really struggling, yeah, for sure, get right on. Yeah, head over to that tutoring center. They can help you, really. Another thing would be resources and opportunities. There are a lot of resources and opportunities while you're in college that are willing to help you and are willing to ensure that you reach your success and your goals. I cannot stress that enough. And most of them, you have to do research for yourself, because most of them is just like, somebody knew and told me, so now I know. You know what I mean? Some of them are just, if you know, you know. So if you want something, you have to go and grab it, and you have to go get it. You know what I mean? I'm in the honors program, and I was introduced to that program by one of my professors, who was just talking about people researching different topics, and I had got really inspired, and it got to the point where I enrolled. I got into the research, and I did my own research on anthocyanins and their production of fruits, which is really cool. And yeah, so you never know. Oh, and also another thing is that they do give scholarships. So some of the programs that you enlist into, they do give scholarships, and you never know. Like, you just never know what type of programs could, you know, give you that assistant, like I said. So not only that I did something cool, I'm also getting funded while being in the honors program, which is pretty cool as well. But yeah, and that scholarship money goes to my tuition, goes to my books, it goes to, yeah, it goes to things like that. So again, research those opportunities and programs, because you never know. You never know. You never know. And then after that is what else did I want to talk about while I was in college that I learned? Oh, learning your personality type can really help you with your studying, like how you study. Now, a lot of y'all may have never studied in high school, and that's okay. While you're in college, you need to know how to study effectively and efficiently. I say that because you can only retain so much information. You need to understand the logic behind all of the topics that the professor is um, lecturing on, because some of the classes that you will be taking are like building blocks. So making sure that you know how to effectively and efficiently study. There's so many methods out there. For my personality type, I use the Feynman method, active recall, and the Pomodoro. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah. And that method, these methods really help with me retaining information and also giving me spaced time. That's the P one, the letter P method. It gives me space time so that it doesn't feel like I'm cramming all my information. Also, I study a little bit at a time these days. I'm not doing the whole waking up at 3 a.m. to study for the next day. I've done that. I've took a 6-week chemistry class before, and I've done that. So 4 days, it's 4 days out of the week. So for the 4 days for the 4 days for 6 weeks. I did that, and that wasn't fun. That was not fun. So I don't recommend that for anyone. Know your personality type to know what studying habits work for you. All right. I'm also looking at my academic goals to see what else am I missing on here. Plan your semester and stay organized. That's another one. That's a good one. Within the syllabus, they're going to tell you the schedule for all your assignments. So just have that already planned out. And what else do I want to say? Read on your free time. That's what I learned while in college. All that doom scrolling, you need to unclog your brain. Yes, you. Anyways, now outside of college and how I retained being a hot girl. Well, technically, I'm not a hot girl anymore. I retired that in 2023. But how I still can retain my social life and balance. So, as of right now, how do I retain my social life? I don't know, because I do have a social life within honors, but outside of honors, I'm by myself in solidarity, and I'm embracing solidarity. So as of right now, as of March 8th, 2025, I have a list of hobbies that I'm going to be going into as I am embracing solidarity. Basically, I have friends, but I don't really have friends like that where I could just hang out all the time anymore or things like that. I'm really to myself. And if I'm not to myself, then I am bad. 20% warning. They need to fix that. People got things they gotta do, you know? So I am embracing solidarity, and I have a list of hobbies that I want to get back into of 2025 or to do. As I say that I'm embracing in solidarity, I am I don't even want to say that on here. Just know that I can't even say that on here. Okay, all I'm saying is that how can I say what I want to say? Just know to mind your business. That's what I'm gonna say. Just know to mind your business. But anyways, hobbies include gym, ice skating, solo dates, or coloring book to de-stress, and I'm gonna do that with the markers. 10K walks. I'm gonna redo that again. YouTube and content editing, content creation. Hey y'all, hey. Crochet, shopping to update my style, which will be on this channel coming up very soon. Cooking healthy recipes, cooking with Neva, coming soon. We're getting back to that. If you were on my close friends, then you know that I used to do cooking with Neva all the time. I'm gonna get back to that on here. Reading, I do that. Learning how to save money and finances, and we're gonna be doing that through books. I know how to save money, but I need to learn the importance of money. I think that I don't know what that is or what that looks like, so I need to relearn that. Journaling. I love journaling these days. I got this from Office Depot. Not Office Depot. Yeah, Office Depot. And they had a closing sale. They were closing down that store. So I got this very cute notebook, journaling notebook. Everything is coming together. And what I've done in here, I've done emotional, rational thoughts. I've done a lot of Pinterest prompts. I've also done things with my counselor in here as well. Pretty cool. 8 ways to end procrastination. I've done that. Basically, just things that that are in my head that I need to just put on here. I also have some quotes from Threads, if you know what that is. The app. Let me see. Let me see if I can find. Okay. So basically, if you want to go for a run, go for a run. Don't look for company. Sooner or later, on your 5th run or 20th, like-minded people will find you themselves. And I want to say that out loud because I heard this quote from Bernard Durand, or yeah, Bernard, the one that sings "I never knew how." Duran Bernard. He said that people will find you. Oh, hold on. I gotta play it for y'all. I forgot what he said, but it really resonated. That was just such a coincidence, and I wanted to say that out loud. But he basically said, like, like-minded people will find you with your voice. So if you have a loud voice, someone with a loud voice will find you too. Along those lines, don't take what I said verbatim. It's on his genius of the song Overqualified. And then another thing that I put on here is when you align your habits with your goals, you will start noticing coincidences that were really just opportunities you finally became ready for. Clock my teeth. What? But yeah, and then just journaling some stuff that I wasn't weird about. But I really just wanted to share that because that was so cool. Yeah. Okay. Next thing is learning how to play tennis. I said that last year. I said that I wanted to play a little bit. Just, it don't even have to be professionally. Just me getting some fitness. Going to tea by myself. Oh! Yes, I need to start doing that. I love tea. I'm a tea connoisseur. I love tea. I also might go wine tasting by myself too, but not yet. We're not there yet. But yeah, I found this place and I really want to go to there because it looks so cute. Edgewater. Let me see. think this is what it's called. I never knew how. It's a tea house. I'm so excited over this little tea. Oh, it is. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I want to go here by myself. I'm going to go here by myself. And I know I'm going to go here by myself. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here by myself. Period. It's all organic. And yeah, I'm going to do it. 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 Gardening. I'm going to start that. I'm going to start that this year. Because I want flowers. I got this vase. Never mind. I can't even say that on here because we're not even that close yet. But I'm tired of seeing my vases empty, so I'm gonna try to garden a planter box soon. That's gonna be on here too, so stay tuned. And then travel. I have a travel vlog, sorta. But I don't know if I'm going to share that yet because that is very special to me. That is very life-changing. So I don't even know if I'm going to share that, yes or no. But I might do some like clips of me preparing to get there. All right. But yeah, so those are some of the things that I do to keep myself sane while going through the semester. But yeah, those are some of the things that I keep. So what to learn from all of that is having hobbies that make you happy. I didn't even know some of these were hobbies until I dissected and did my own little research. Obviously, everything on here is everything that I like to do. So find out what you like to do. Find out what you love to do, not like to do. Find out what you are in love to do. There is a fly. Let me close my window because that is utterly ridiculous. I don't like that. I don't like bugs in my room. Okay. But yeah, so finding things that you love and sticking to things that you love will keep you sane throughout the semester, I believe. My thing in 2023 when I started was that I love doing spontaneous things. I used to go to the springs every other week. Like I would go 2-3 times out of the week to the springs. Yes, if you live in Florida, to the springs. I have videos of me. I'll insert one. I have videos of me at the springs just doing homework. I don't understand why these things are here. Sorry. But I used to just hang out with friends all the time. We didn't really have to do anything or go anywhere. Just get some food and hang out here at my house or at their house. These are all things that I used to do. I don't do these things anymore because I'm embracing solitude as of right now. But yeah, so I think these are like 17 or 16 things that I like to do. But all those are just me trying to accomplish my personal goals. So making goals for yourself and achieving them as well throughout college is something that is very important and something that I believe that everybody should do. One of my personal goals, I would say, is Black Girl Hobbies. That was something that was blocking me for the longest, but after the trip, does it really matter if it's a Black girl hobby or not? It's a hobby. A hobby is a hobby, right? So yeah, so just having goals and achieving goals, that will help you with the semester, and that will help you along with academia as well. I thought I got it. Sorry. I thought I got it. That kind of threw me off. But yeah, so I hope that these tips and tricks can help you guys out with college, university, or wherever you choose to do with your academic career. It was such an honor and a blessing to continue with this video. I did have a lot of interruptions throughout this video, but hopefully we got through it. We got through it. And I'm so proud of us, and I'm so glad that you guys were able to stay throughout the end. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any concerns, please drop them down into the comment section, and I will be sure to answer all of them as much as possible, as much as I can. And I'm saying this with the whole heart. I know that like I'm like screaming, but that's the only way for you guys to hear me at this point. But yeah, much love from Aniva and Bloom. Until our next video next month.